Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. Really appreciate that. So we got some bad news for Ford dealerships. Well, not really bad news for Ford dealerships. It's just that most of these, or more than half of Ford dealers, still don't want to sell electric vehicles. And yeah, so let's just get in. Let's go straight to the news. So this is coming from Autoblog. I will be leaving the link to the article in the description if you want to go read it for yourself. As sales of battery powered cars cool amid stubbornly high prices, many Ford dealers aren't willing to take the leap and invest in selling them. Just over half of Ford's nearly 3,000 dealerships in the US have opted out of the investment necessary to sell electric vehicles like the Ford F-150 Lightning and the Mustang Mach-E. The Detroit Free Press first reported and Ford confirmed. Instead, some dealers will stick to traditional combustion engines and hybrids, which are soaring in popularity. I mean, to be honest with you, in my opinion, I feel like the hybrid system on vehicles are way more efficient comparing to full electric vehicles. You're just running into different things when it comes to electric vehicles. Now, these other manufacturers that are new that are coming out with these, whether it's trucks, cars, etc. What I'm talking about is like Rivian. Rivian is another manufacturer of electric vehicles. Now, they make amazing looking trucks, but the way that they design their vehicles, when you get in a car accident, it's extremely expensive to repair. And I'm just talking about just the body, nothing to do with the battery or anything like that. It's extremely expensive to repair that freaking vehicle. I've seen so many videos of of just people trying to get their vehicle repaired and getting estimates of like 22,000. I've covered it in different stories, which is just insane amount of money. Can you imagine that? Your insurance is going to go through the roof with just one claim. Tesla is no surprise there too. That's another company too that when you get in a collision or anything like that, it takes time for them to source parts for them to repair your vehicle. There's certain people that wait like months before they get their vehicles repaired, comparing to a gasoline engine vehicles like Honda, Toyota, and other Ford products that are up there that are just combustion engines. Parts aren't that hard for them to get. Just like my vehicle, when mine is an Ioniq 5, and when I was in a little fender bender, the parts for that didn't have any issue. The car was fixed within like a week or two, comparing to these specialty vehicles that are out right now, which is just. But anyway, getting sidetracked here. EV adoption rates vary across the country, a Ford spokesperson told Business Insider, as the dealers have completed their own due diligence in their local markets. Dealer enrollments for 2024 entry have stabilized at just over 50% of the network, around 1,550 dealers. The enrollment level places 86% of the population within 20 miles of Ford dealerships capable of selling and servicing a Ford EV. Part of the dealers' trepidation could be in response to the massive investment the automaker has required of its dealers to sell electric cars, including DC fast chargers, allowing each sales lot to a double as a charging location for owners and other training for staff, which makes sense. You don't want those level 2s. Those level 2s are hot garbage. They take forever to fucking charge. The certification program can cost upwards of $1 million and landed Ford in several lawsuits. In one case, in Illinois, board ruled in favor of dealerships group that claimed Ford's program violated state laws. The Chicago Tribune reported Ford plans to appeal the decision. Ford dealers were among the first to raise alarm bells on waning electric vehicle demand earlier this year when some stores started turning down Mustang Mach-E allocations. That's because dealerships got greedy when there was a shortage. They start selling these fucking EVs for a ridiculous amount of money. So that kind of like, it tends to turn people off. I'm sorry. That turned a lot of people off. And when the demand was just, I know that you have your early adapters like myself here, but people get turned off when these fucking greedy ass fucking dealerships decide to charge an arm and a leg. They want 10,000, 25,000. I've seen like as much as $50,000 to $60,000 asking for the fucking Ford F-150 Lightning. If you don't believe me, just go back and look at some of these videos that I've made in the past where these fucking greedy ass motherfuckers want to charge you a shit ton of fucking money, and then they expect the demand to still be fucking there. No, the demand ain't there, motherfuckers. The demand is weaning down because all the first and early adopters that wanted to get those fucking vehicles, they already got them, and some of them are disappointed with them. So, and then you have the fucking government trying to force down these EVs down our throats. And it's not happening, to be honest with you guys. To be honest, I feel like hybrid and fuel cell is the way to go, and maybe like a third option would be full electric vehicles. Just the infrastructure is still lacking, in my opinion. But you let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. I will leave a link in the comments below if you want to go read the full article yourself. You have a very blessed night. Have a good one. Bye.